So she tells me I look bad boy today. So I'm doing a run into Guntep again. I'm going to check out this store called Paddock, which is a motorcycle accessory store. As it's right in the middle of Bangkok and it's actually on the MRT line, I'm actually going to catch the BTS, then swap over to the MRT and do the whole public commute, which really, when we look at getting around Bangkok, is most of the time is really the easiest thing to do. But what do you reckon? She says, this is the style for Thailand. And I'm going, yeah, really? Really? Shorts? Ripped shorts?
Photo bomb!
Photo bomb! Yes, so she's going to drive me down to the main street and I'm going to catch a taxi from there into the BTS.
Hi everybody!
Hi!
Yeah, I know people not see me because I have to work a lot, but I cannot for make video with my house.
Kiss me. No, kiss me.
Lip
oh,
on.
no, not kiss me. Not one lipstick, no,
you
no,
want
no,
to
not
go
kiss
somewhere,
me. No,
but
no,
you want,
no,
okay.
No.
I tell you before, don't worry, have show lipstick on, okay? But people can see and you have girlfriend.
She wants to make sure I don't get a gig.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that one sometime. Oh yeah, there's one thing I wanted to actually mention. There was a shout out on Quentin TV's channel. I know he said he was going to try to meet up with me today or yesterday, but like all travellers travelling to Thailand and doing all the Thailand stuff, oh my god, I don't know how you guys fit your itineraries in. But anyway, I'm on the BTS and I'll catch up with you shortly. Yeah, so now I do the interchange at Saladang to get onto the MRT line. I really can't wait to actually have the MRT finished up and going all the way out to Bangkok. And they also say that that line will go out to Noi in the next 5 to 10 years as well, which goes past where we live. Whether we're still living there or not, it's not a matter. But yeah, that'll make things a bit more convenient. Yes, the MRT and the BRT are two different companies, so they don't have the luxury of one of these things called an Opal card like we have in Australia, which is rather convenient. I think overpriced, but rather convenient. They are talking about bringing one of those sort of things in, but until that happens, got to deal with the whole double fare thing. But it's still a lot easier than getting around Bangkok in a taxi. Yeah, anyway, getting back to the whole thing with Quentin there, yeah, he's just like everybody that comes out to Thailand on their, like 2-week journey or 3-week journey or however few days they actually get to book. So much to see, so little time. Hit one night on the Terps, mate, and that's it. The next day's a write-off. I understand, Quentin. No problem. Next time you're over here, just make sure you leave a recovery day in there somewhere. I did leave a map pin in the comment on your channel there. No problem. Anytime you're in the area, just give us a call. You got my Facebook account. Just message me, IM me, call me, whatever. And we can hook up anytime, really. Anyway, so I've actually never been on the MRT before. This is a little first time adventure for me on the MRT too. I guess it's just the same as the BTS. BTS being the SkyTrain, the MRT is like the underground service. Mind you, it's not quite all underground anymore. Anyway, let's go and just check this one out. Yeah, so it is a bit of a warm one today. I think we've got an outside temperature there of about 36, 37. It's actually quite nice to come into an underground station. They must crank the air conditioning up because it's actually cool on the escalator down, which is even nicer. Anyway, so looks like a pretty nice place, fairly well done up. Now, how do I get a ticket? This one's a little bit odd. You've got a machine at the front, and the actual machine doesn't actually have the stations in English, so it does make that first part a bit difficult. You don't get a card, you get a little token which you put on the which you put on the input pad, which lets you in the gate. But other than that, I think everything's sort of pretty much straightforward as a normal service. I believe they've got gates and everything else on the station so you can't fall in. That's it, it's the first time, so a bit of an adventure for me. Yeah, so we've just got on at the Ceylon line, this platform here, as you can got the gates on the right hand side, we're heading towards Hoi Klang, which is where I'm getting off, and it looks like it's a double level station. The other side of the station is down there, that's on the up line I would gather. Well, that was a relatively painless journey across the MRT. Okay, so roughly enough it's like just gone 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And the thing I noticed about the MRT versus the BTS is there's actually less seats provided on the train and more handholds. So I would only imagine that having the 3-car length trains down there, I'm guessing that they must get pretty busy in that peak hour period as well. So they're probably not the best idea to travel in peak. Like I was standing up even for that journey and it was only half full. But okay, it's air conditioned, it's convenient. You've got to look at all these sort of things when you're travelling around Thailand. Anyway, so this, I can actually see the sign for the shop I want to go to getting out of the MRT here, so that's pretty cool. So just up ahead there, zoom in, and there we have the Paddock store. And a couple of girls holding hands. Well, there you go. Yeah, so this Paddock store, they had a small display at the bike show that was in Central World in February. It had a pretty good selection of gear there for the small stand they had. I looked it up online and it's just like, it's actually not a bad website as well. So they do online ordering. But it's one of those sort of things. This is a boys' shopping day. I've got no missus to get me in check, but still got to watch what I spend. And one thing a couple of things I'm still looking for is, we're trying to get the Vulcan, what they call radiator guard. Mr. Goody hasn't got back to me on a price for that, so I won't rock the boat on those sort of things. I guess he's just busy. But yeah, so there's that thing there. But the other thing that obviously doing these trips recently, it presents the issue of the right sort of backpack and gear. Like when you want to have yourself all dressed up safe, in the safety gear when you're riding. But when you get to those end destinations, you want to get off into a t-shirt and you've got your jacket and you've got your helmet and all that sort of stuff. So how do you really take care of that sort of thing to keep yourself hands-free? And especially in my case, I'm just trying to do a video and I've only got really one hand free and it makes it a bit difficult. So there's a couple of things going through my mind there. Anyway, just back to the whole thing. Like as I said before, like if you want to meet up here and and do a video with me or just have a chat about all sorts of stuff, always open to that idea. But don't forget that I am, at a minimum of 1 hour out of Bangkok on the western side, so that makes it a bit difficult to get to an impromptu meeting. Just down in the description box, I'll drop a pin down there, which is you can use as a reference point to get an idea from Google Maps how far away I am. And then of course, if we're bringing Chanya along, we're going to add an extra hour for makeup and everything else. So I might only take 5 minutes to get ready to go out. But hey, look, girls, they need to do up, You've got to give them time too. So you might sort of say, the two of us, if we're ever going to meet up somewhere in Bangkok, it's 2 hours for us to get in there. Not that it's an inconvenience, it's the fact that you just need to make those plans. And I know, like on an itinerary, you've got 2 weeks out here, and you are, you're trying to fit it all in. Oh my God, I don't know how you do it. I never used to do, like the back-to-back and visit this, visit that. Whenever I did my 2 weeks here, I was coming up to see Chanya, and we might see 2 things in 2 weeks, 3 things at top end. We never really tried to cram in all the sightseeing. No, I was coming to see one side only. Anyway, let's go inside and have a look. So there's actually three small shops that make up this whole Paddock store. Looks like the door I've walked in here is the jackets and helmets section, and gloves. So it's not the one I'm looking for right now, but we'll get around here. As you can see behind me, it's jam-packed. It's full of stuff. Now we did that one out at Panda Rider a couple of months ago, and that was a pretty big store as well, but stacks more stuff here. Pricing, well, yeah, 5,500 baht for the padded jeans. I think that's not too bad. Normal price 7,500. So no, I'm not going to do a pricing comparison. If you want to come out, you can check all the pricing on the website. Well, that was entrance number 1. Now we're into boots, it looks like it. It's entrance number 2. Of course, boots are one thing I have been thinking about. But again, sort of, they can be quite hot, but something like this is sort of a style I'd be definitely sort of interested in getting a hold of. Can't quite see the price yet. I have to put my camera down to find out. Yeah, so one of the biggest things that I find difficulty with buying shoes, buying any sort of clothing, is always wanting to get them fitted, or make sure the fit is right. Because one of the things I found, even at markets or even shopping in retail stores, it might have a number that you're used to, where you come from, that makes some sort of sense, but then you put it on and it's got nothing to do with the sizing that you're used to. So my sizing for my shoes, I've got a double E fitting at the best of times, so I have to take like a size 44 just to get that width in my shoe. The second problem I have is the fact that I've got arthritis in my left toe, which makes it uncomfortable for, if I don't get a wide fitting. Yeah, look, I'm 57 years old, I got arthritis. It's an old injury that I never got fixed up at a hospital. I was told the fact that, yeah, all they're going to do at a hospital is strap it up anyway. But maybe it's one of those things I get done when I'm here. But it's a fairly good range of shoes. We're just trying to see if anybody's going to come and find a sort of pair that fits me. Again, 44 is a large size, and like most of the shoes you'll find here in Thailand, they average out at the size 42, 43. Anyway, he's found some box of something. We're going to have a look at those ones. Anyway, so that's there's 3 stores. The other side again is just more clothing. I actually thought they had more bike parts as well. Maybe I was just confused when I was on the website. But yeah, nice pair of shoes there, 7,000 baht. Yeah, I'm looking for a pair of safety shoes, but I really got some major difficulty with getting sizing right, so that everything fits. Like you've got to, when you're riding, you're going to be sort of riding like 6 to 7 hours a day, and you've got to get that right comfort level. The leather shoes I ride in now are quite okay. They just have no extra support or padding if you were to have an accident, which concerns me. But hey, again, it's all about, are you going to have an accident, being prepared for an accident, and we can have that sort of conversation for hours. But I do ride in leather shoes, and they're an Australian double E fitting, which are very comfortable. I don't know what I'm going to do when those ones wear out as well. That's another issue I'll have to face in a year or two. I might actually have to order something from Australia to get them out to here, to Thailand. Because again, it's a problem. Everything's made for the Thai people, predominantly. And somebody with size 9.5 foot with a double E fitting is, it's not a standard sizing. It's not what the Thai men are wearing. It's what foreigners might be wearing, and sort of, that's the difference in the different areas of living in Bangkok, I guess. Anyway, so we've done that bit of a jaunt around. I'm going to head back into the city again. Still got hours to kill. So I might just head back to Saladang, have a bit of a wander around there. I haven't actually looked at the shops around there for quite some time. We did a meet-up with a couple of people over the last 12 months, but really haven't done a wander around there, so I might do a wander around there, just see what sort of what the Saladang, or if you know your red light districts, there's Patpong, which is Patpong markets, but that's not the main attraction there. There's actually quite a good bunch of shops there, and it's the end of the MRT, or the interchange with MRT, so I might as well have a wander around while I wait for the train to get back to where I live.